Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be using a super cute kit from Cinderella paper, and I'm just showing you a quick flip through of all the different pages that come in the kit. It comes with headers and pretty much everything you need for a really successful spread. So let's go ahead and get started laying down the full boxes. So as always, I lay down my full boxes in sort of this scattered pattern here. I always take a little bit of extra time to kind of choose my full box layout, so I kind of sped it up quite a bit here for you. But after that, I lay down my date covers, and these ones came with the kit, so I didn't feel the need to pull in any other date covers for this kit. Moving on to our bottom washi, I just go ahead with the bottom washi from this kit, and I just really thought it went well with the kit and had no problem using this bottom washi. Even though I usually bring in some sort of simply gilded, I decided to keep it a little bit more simple this time. So I go ahead and start filling out my sidebar. And as always, I started out with my what's cooking, where I keep track of what we ate for dinner. I also put a little to do, and as always, my to buy section, as well as a little bottom washi to match our spread bottom washi. Then I start laying down our glitter headers. So starting out with planning for Monday, I laid down a little piece of washi from the kit to put a little bit of a border behind the work strip that I use. And this week I decided to actually use the little work script, or like little things that comes with the kit as like a little add-on. I've never really done this before, but I wanted to see what it would do for this spread. So I did put a little bit of washi behind it just to sort of zhuzh it up a little bit. But, I mean, it wasn't really my favorite. I think I do miss having my little paint can there next to my work time. So I really just laid down the work header for Monday through Friday for this week, so that way I didn't forget that I wanted to do that little bit of washi for my days there. And so I go ahead and just start with Monday, and I write the time that I work, which was from 9 to 8. For Tuesday, I work from 7 till 6. For Wednesday, I work from 7 till 6, and for Thursday, I work from 7 till 5. So I forgot that I actually took Friday off, and to avoid having to use a day off, I just worked really, really long shifts to get my hours. So that was fun. It actually was not fun at all, because it was really hard to work like 12-13 hour shifts. It's a long day. Then I marked that Edwin, my fiance, had oral surgery, so he had he's having an implant put in for one of his teeth. So it's pretty exciting because I really want to have an implant put in, but I still have like other dental work that I need done. So when he was able to get his implant put in, I was like, oh, you're so lucky. I can't wait to get mine. But that's another story in and of itself. Then I marked that I listened to My Favorite Murder. It is my favorite podcast on Apple Podcasts. I did listen to like Serial and all the classic ones, but My Favorite Murder is like a comedy. They keep it pretty lighthearted, obviously, considering that they're talking about murder is the hardest part about it. But yeah, so I marked that I listened to some My Favorite Murder while I cooked salmon for Edwin, because he couldn't eat any like really solid food, but the implant surgery isn't as extensive as like getting your wisdom teeth taken out. So although he did have to eat soft food, it didn't have to be like puree style the way that it should be when you get your like wisdom teeth taken out. So I was able to make him salmon, and then we watched a little bit more of Mindhunter. We were like trying to take our time with Mindhunter, you guys. There's only like 8 or 9 episodes or something like that. So we really tried to like make it last for the full like 8 or 9 days. Then for Tuesday, I had already had my work schedule planned, but I just decided, sorry, the dogs are going insane in the background, so please try to ignore them. But we finished Mindhunter, which was like the saddest thing ever because it was so good, you guys. And we were on season 2 this time, so we're like done with it. So I just marked Netflix with the little very cute plans, or very cute stickers, very cute stickers, Netflix TV. The Edwin oral surgery sticker was from the Coffee Monsters Co., and the little oven for cooked salmon is actually also from Very Cute Stickers. So check out her shop. I use her stickers all the time. Then I marked that I uploaded my 2 week ago plan with me. Sorry, these guys are going insane. So I marked that I uploaded my plan with me from 2 weeks ago, and listened to a little My Favorite Murder while I pretty much watched that upload because it takes a really long time for videos to upload onto YouTube. So I just listened to Karen in Georgia while I waited for that to upload. I have to get some like podcast stickers. I know that the Coffee Monsters Co. makes them, but this is gonna be like my redeem a free sheet like order from the Coffee Monsters Co. So I really like want to place a huge order so that way I can just like keep getting the little coffee beans and keep getting a free sheet for my next order, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm waiting to get those, but if you know any other shops that make podcast stickers that you really enjoy, let me know down in the comments. For Wednesday, I obviously already had work planned, and then I marked that we had the women's resource group meeting in Oak Park. So I was recently asked to be an ambassador on the team, which is kind of a big deal because I don't know, I just felt like there are a lot more people that are more involved than maybe I am, and maybe that's kind of what they wanted. Maybe they wanted somebody to have a little bit more of like that outsider perspective for the women's events that we have. So we work for Sherwin-Williams, which is like obviously male dominated in employment, but also in like the customer basis. So the women's resource group is really nice because we're able to come together as all the ladies in the company and just, vent and relate, and it's just really nice to have that outlet of other women who really understand your workplace struggles. So then I marked after that we went to get Illuminati's pizza, and I marked that I edited my plan with me from last week. And yeah, so I just go ahead and find a Coffee Monsters Co. sticker to mark that. And I also used another very cute stickies. I think it's stickies. I want to say stickies. Let me find one of her stickers here. I mention her in like all of my videos, so I'm sure you guys like are screaming it at the screen right now, but let me just go ahead. And it is very cute designs. See, that's why I knew it was like not right calling it stickies. Yeah, so very cute design sticker for the pizza, the Netflix TV, and for the cooked salmon stickers that I used. For Thursday, I obviously already had work marked, and then I marked that I got my Happy Mail from my dad's house. I also I used a little script that says like F this day and an angry emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. But I don't remember why I was so I think that I just had like really terrible customers at work that day and was like so happy to be going on vacation because I forgot to mark that this was when we were going to Minneapolis for BlytheCon. So I marked that I packed for my trip, and that we watched a little Mozart in the Jungle, and I used another very cute design sticker for that. But yeah, so for Friday, I had the day off, so I slept in, and it was payday, so I decided to mark that with of like the most adorable every minute a story stickers, and I just love that little like baller girl with like the payday glasses on. You guys will see in a second here. But I also use this really cute banner that says payday, so that you could really bask in the ambiance of payday, because when you get paid bi-weekly, I think I mentioned this before, it's rough. It's rough that second week. I'm like, I don't really know if I could get Starbucks today. So then I obviously just used that little payday banner that I initially had a little bit of a hard time placing, but then realized if you just put the center down first, you could really easily stick the rest of it down. And I mean, look at how cute that little bean is, like so adorable. So marked payday with that. And my pen is actually from the Honey Bee shop, and I just took off the charm from the bracelet that she put in the latest Babe Box monthly subscription kit, because I didn't really like the bracelet itself because I have miniature wrists. So I wasn't really going to get much use out of the bracelet, but I knew that I could still rock the little bee charm on the pen that she provided for a previous subscription box. So then I marked, I was really excited to mark the fact that we were having a road trip. So sorry, Luna's like just really growling in the background here. They're playing, but she's so loud when they play. And then I marked that I planned a little bit in the morning time while Edwin was at work, because he was taking a half day that day instead of taking the full day off. And I also marked that I wanted to get cash because BlytheCon is a convention, and in the past they've had problems with like internet connection with like the squares and stuff like that. So I decided to kick to the dogs. I just decided to kick the dogs out. But no, I wanted to get cash out because it's just better to have the cash, and I didn't know how accessible banks were in Minneapolis. I had never been there before. It's obviously a huge city, so I don't know why I was like worried about being able to find cash, but I didn't want it to be a problem. So I decided to just get it before we left. For Saturday, we walked down to the Starbucks like that was in our little like Airbnb high-rise, which was so nice. And so I got a matcha, and this Starbucks was like a designer Starbucks. Like, I wanted to go in there with my planner stuff and like take pictures, but you guys have seen my Instagram feed, and it really is mostly just like white background. And although it was a very aesthetically appealing Starbucks, it wasn't the same aesthetic as what I normally post, which is just the white background, which I find really easy to keep consistent. Even if I am on vacation, you guys don't know that it's not the same white table a lot of the time. So one of the first things that we did for Saturday morning was go to Mall of America. I really don't like crowds, but I want to like experience the things. So I wanted to go to Mall of America really, really early in the morning. They open at 10 a.m. like every day, which is a little bit late, but I wanted to be like one of the first people there. And it was really nice because it was pretty empty, and it's super easy to navigate. I was worried because like Woodfield Mall out in Schaumburg is like a horror show to like try and navigate, but The Mall of America was extremely easy to navigate. They had like really nice digital like directories that pointed you in the direction you needed to go. So we had a really good time there. And while we were at Mall of America, we had Bubba Gump Shrimp for dinner, and we just pretty much spent the day at the mall. It wasn't anything groundbreaking. It wasn't any stores that I haven't seen before. And maybe if I didn't live in like another metropolis city that maybe I would have appreciated it more, but because I have all the same stores as Mall of America back home, it really wasn't like anything, like I said, groundbreaking. But I would recommend to go there if you have kids. Like there's the like arcade and the little roller coasters and all that stuff. That would have been cool if like we had a kid, I think, but since we didn't, it was just like kind of like unnecessary for us. Like we didn't need that attraction part of it, but I could see if you were with kids, it could be really nice to like kill two birds with one stone. Like, oh, we could go get our shopping done and like entertain these children at the same time. So then after that, we had to register for the convention the next day. Actually the convention was the first night there. I forgot to mention that. Because they were doing a gala night, so the theme was 1920s, so everyone dressed up in like 1920s attire and danced the night away and got some goodie bags. And what else did we do? Oh yeah, we ate also, and we had goodie bags, and there were giveaways and raffle prizes and things like that. But the food was very like small portions and very light. So Edwin and I stayed for a pretty short amount of time and then went to Target and got ourselves an oven pizza and had pizza in the Airbnb later that night because we were just like so hungry. For Sunday morning, I marked that I changed my contacts. I really changed my contacts on Friday before we left for the trip, but I wanted to make my little payday section kind of bigger for Friday, so I just I like to mark when I change my contacts so I know when to do it, but I just marked it on a different day so I could at least still keep track of it. Then I marked first thing in the morning on Sunday. I really started planning in my hobo. I use my Hobonichi weeks for my daily planner and like everyday carry, so I always plan for the following week on Sunday, so that way it's prepared and ready to go, and I can just fill out the days as the days go or mark in whatever things that I need to get done that week on Sunday. Then while we were in our Airbnb, we decided to do some laundry because, why not take advantage of the amenities that you pay for to have in the Airbnb? And we didn't want to come back and have to wash laundry anyway, so since we were going to be gone all day Sunday, we just threw our clothes in the washer and just decided to kill two birds with one stone that way. It was actually a really nice washer and dryer in this particular Airbnb. Like sometimes they're a little bit more like industrial or like those super cheap ones, but they had like legit Whirlpools at this place. And is it Whirlpool? I think so. I don't know why it sounded wrong when I said it. But yeah, they were really nice washers, and we were able to come home with clean clothes and just like literally unpack our clothes from our like suitcase straight into our drawers, which was really nice. Then I marked that Sunday was the big vendor day for BlytheCon. So Blythe are actually like this Japanese like Barbie doll, but they pretty much stopped making them, so they're all collector's items. So this convention is for really diehard fans of the doll, the fashion girl, and it's a whole community where we make things for the doll, including clothes and accessories and stuff like that. So I mean, if you really want to know anything else, I would go to Pinterest and look up Blythe doll, so BLYTHE and then doll, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It is a little bit of a different looking doll, but there was something so captivating about her that I fell in love with her probably like about 10 years now, and I got my first doll like about 8 years ago now, and have built my collection from there. And they're very they're a designer doll, so they're not cheap. So yeah, I was really excited to have BlytheCon. It's only once a year, and it's pretty much the only time you can find other people who are like into them. And then while we were at the convention, we had hotel food, but it was like so bad, you guys. Like, I'm from Chicago, so our hotel food is still really good, but this hotel food was like terrible. Nothing was seasoned, nothing was like even really properly cooked. Everything just seemed like a little bit cold, or a little bit too like the food was like a little bit cold, and like the drinks were like warm, like, you know, so temperature was off, and we were just not. And it was like $60 for 2 meals at this hotel, for like nothing to be seasoned. So on our way back for our road trip, I marked that we stopped at a gas station and bought a crap ton of junk food because we had terrible food, and marked that we took a road trip home. So thank you for watching, guys, and have a good day. See you next time.